The latest. Let me imagine.
The latest.
All of my
I'll be meeting very shortly with President Putin. It would have been sooner, but I guess there's security arrangements that unfortunately people have to make. Otherwise, I'd do it much quicker. He would too. He'd like to meet as soon as possible. I agree with it. But we'll be announcing that very shortly. Okay? And location.
My friends, I'm sure you already heard that Donald Trump recently announced that he will be meeting with his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin next week Friday in Alaska to discuss a long-standing peace deal in regard to the Ukraine conflict. The American president made the announcement during a White House press conference after brokering an absolutely monumental peace deal between Armenia and Azerbaijan. And just a few short hours later, Donald Trump followed up with a social media post explaining that, and I quote, "The highly anticipated meeting between myself as President of the United States of America and President Vladimir Putin of Russia will take place next Friday, August 15, 2025 in the great state of Alaska." And after this, Kremlin aide Yuri Ushakov immediately confirmed that Moscow and Washington have already started working on making the Alaska summit happen. This announcement sent mainstream media into an absolute frenzy of speculation, with the Wall Street Journal reporting that Vladimir Putin told the United States he's willing to stop the war in exchange for eastern Ukraine. Donald Trump also hinted that Ukraine may indeed need to cede territory to Russia in exchange for a peace deal, saying that, and I quote, "there will be some swapping of territories for the betterment of both." This statement evidently triggered alarm bells in Kiev, with Vladimir Zelensky proclaiming that whilst Ukraine is ready for decisions that will bring real peace, any decisions without Ukraine will not achieve anything, and that Ukraine will not give their land to the occupier, referring to Russia. My friends, the truth is, at least from where I'm sitting, is that now there are more questions than answers. Just think about it. Will this be a genuine, long-standing peace, or just turn into another mere ceasefire? Which territories will be swapped, and why was the EU completely sidelined in all of this? Now, I don't have all these answers, but one thing I know for sure: if Donald Trump does indeed broker a long-standing peace deal between Ukraine and Russia, the Nobel Peace Prize will finally be his. What do you think? Let me know what you think in the comments, and I wanna wish you all the best.